Hey everyone, this is Jono from Veracity with another video in my video series. This one continuing the analyzing your data topic, specifically on the Activity Explorer. I'm going to go right into a demo, no slides today. Okay, I will include in the description of this video a bunch of links to other videos that talk about our analytics package and how to build custom dashboards and all kinds of stuff. So if you're jumping into this video and seeing this one first and some of this stuff doesn't make sense, please check out the description. There's other useful information there for you. So I'm here to talk about the Activity Explorer, and you'll see the link right here, but I want to make a point first by going just into the analytics package first. So unlike the last couple of weeks, I'm not going to go under custom dashboards. I'm just going to use regular dashboards. I'm going to pick this activity overview. And you'll see I'm not really getting any graphs. I'm just kind of getting this Explorer that has some stuff. And, maybe I click on data science here, and it takes me into this data science activity, which happens to be a course. And I can kind of see under data science, it's got this other stuff. I don't know, like R programming. I can drill down and get to R programming. And then you see I get some useful graphs about that. So yeah, I mean, that kind of worked. I had to understand a little bit about what was going on in that structure, and some things are hidden from me. I have to know that I'm able to drill down. But hey, I was able to get here. Another way I can do this, I'll just kind of go back and open the parameters here. And let's say I want to just do a search for everything that's in here. And let's pick, I don't know, machine learning, for example. That's my current selection. Now click OK. And now I'm looking at the machine learning object. So I can always use this set parameters as well to kind of get in here and get some information as well. However, we're looking at a really small data set that is pretty well structured here because it's just simple data. In the real world, it can be a lot harder to find what you're looking for. That is part of the reason for the Activity Explorer. So let me go back to the LRS, and you'll see right above where we were in analytics, there's this thing called the Activity Explorer. I'm going to click that, and very similar to what we saw on that one page, it's going to open a little menu here on the left-hand side. And, I was in, I think, data science before. I can open that up and kind of see all those things that are in here. So, in one way, this is similar to what you saw on the dashboard, but I can expand these things and look at what's inside them. So it's pretty interesting. In addition, I know that there's something in this data set on databases, and, I don't know where it's at maybe, so I can also just search here where I couldn't in the other one. Database, search, and we can see here it's a little grayed out, but in the Learn to Program and Analyze Data with Python module, there's this using databases with C. Why C? I changed that in another video just to show you how you can change that information, but anyway, we were able to quickly find that. So if I click on this, it's going to open this little panel. I also get a little, sub menu down here, but I get this menu up top. If I click on our menu, I can view all the statements for this. If there are completions and attempts and things like that, I can get additional information about it, or I can go into the analytics package. I think for this one, why don't we just go to all statements? And you'll see it just takes me to the statement viewer, and it just pre-populates with the thing that I wanted to look at. In this case, the using databases with Python module. So that's great. Let's go back to the Activity Explorer and just show you one slight variation on that. So I also know there are some videos in here because I created some sample videos as part of one of these tutorials, and I know they have terrible names, but lesson learned. I'll fix that next time. Bear with me. So maybe I don't know that, it has database in the title or whatever. And I just want to look at the different object types that I have. So I've got all these different types. By the way, this will update automatically based on what's in the system. If you have additional types, they'll just show up here. So I can go down the video, and we can see I have a video that's part of what is the Veracity Learning portal, and I have another video that's part of creating and storing your first statement with xAPI lab. Just like the last time when I did a search, I can click on one of these, it brings up my little panel, and I get this menu. Instead of going into the statement viewer looking at completions, today I'm going to go over into the analytics package, and you'll see it just populates just like we did the last time when we were in the analytics package trying to figure it out. Now I can use that Activity Explorer to bring me to this particular item. And as you would expect, we get a bunch of video-specific analytics here at the bottom. Yeah, so pretty neat stuff, pretty useful. The whole goal of the Activity Explorer is to help you find your way around the system and find the objects or activities that you're looking for. I will note, actually I'll go back into the demo a second here, and I'll go back to that Activity Explorer. So how do we know this? How do we know that there's a thing called data science and it has these things that are inside of it? Well, we know that because it's in the data. It's in the xAPI statement. I have another video, again, I'll put it in the description, that talks about the chain of parents. So essentially what happens is when we get data, and I'll show you this in a second, data about this data science capstone, it includes a context activity parent that is this data science course. So let's take a look at it. Go into statements. If I were to open one of these up and go down to context, you can see it has a parent that is the course. So the data is telling us that, you know, this module, what was it again? The data science capstone in this case is part of this data science course. So another great reason to use parents in your data. I will tell you, if you don't use the chain of parents to build up that hierarchy, the Activity Explorer can be a bit messy. However, with the search and being able to filter by types, it's very helpful. I will say we have something in the works. The way parent is described in the spec, we really felt that that was the way to render the tree menu here based on that parent data. A lot of people use grouping context activities. I know this is getting deep into the spec, but again, I'll put some other videos. And we are currently working on some stuff where you can actually switch between parent and grouping and kind of look at this in either mode, the parent mode or the grouping mode. So if you use grouping instead of parent, this will work better for you. But anyway, just the ability to kind of look at everything, expand what's in here, search, and then filter based on type, really, really useful. So highly recommend it if you are using the analytics package in Veracity Learning. Okay, I think that is going to do it for today. If you like these videos, please subscribe or click that like button. Thanks for watching and have a good one.